Hello, Gemini, little twins. It's Lulu. Now then, I'm going to do your January 2020 spiritual conversation. Okay, it is dark 30, baby. So for those of you who know how this works at night with Lulu, and plus it's been a very deeply meditative day for me, day of introspection apparently. We gonna take it as it comes. Moving forward. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you. Any information that you need is in la description box. Yes? Thank you. All right, so let's see what's going on, Gemini. Thank you. By the end of the month, you will be in a space, well, going into February, so however this pans out for you, it could be happening right now. I don't know. But I feel as though you are beginning to see how you weren't standing fully in your truth. You're seeing how, this is why I say that, right? This is what I get from that. You're seeing how who you used to be, you are no longer, right? It's like you are going through the space of reflection, right? And by reflecting, what you're doing is you're taking a stance when it comes to standing in your truth and revealing who you really are and being just that. Detaching from your old ways of doing things, detaching from, I feel like this has to do with family though, okay? I feel like you may have been, trying to put on a certain type of face for family, right? So some of you may be from a background where they expect so much of everyone, and everyone literally is under the influence of strong matriarch and patriarch, strong influence from the parents, or strong, like, this is like, no, tradition says this, tradition says that, and you're stepping outside of that. Right? But it's on you to release yourself and free yourself now that you really see the truth of who you really are and how you just can't keep on living the way that you used to. Boom. All right, let's go. All right. Now, moving into January, you may feel like you're caught up in a situation that's hard for you to get out of. This may be something that was a contractual agreement that you have to get out of. I feel like you will get out of it, but it's going to take some time before you have clarity, right? Many of you will get some type of insight on what it is that you need to do to get yourself out of a situation, out of a bind. That's what I feel like. There may be a strong, right? That's the first card out, and it go with the last card, but you're working through it throughout the month, moving into the next one. You don't have to be the way that you were, but I feel like with this one, there may be so many different thoughts and so many different things that you want to do, and it's literally stopping you from moving forward, stopping you from being able to release yourself from some type of stronghold because you need more information. I feel as though you may be trapped in the illusion of that you don't have. Okay, this is emotional work too. Thank you. So, there's the play on the emotion that's starting with the mind. You may be crying for no damn reason, Gemini. That's fine. You're going to be in a space where you don't have to be. But you may be in a space, moving through a space where you feel like there's nothing that you can do to get out of a situation, so all you can do is cry, all you can do is pray. And you may have to put on a certain type of face for other people and not let them know what you are going through. But it's like this, right? She's hiding what she's going through. She's hiding what she's going through and trying to redirect that energy outward. Like, that outward appearance is different than what's really going on, right? Holding that bit of information, holding that bit of what could be clarity for others, holding it because it's not time for it to be revealed. That's what I feel like. That was about to go somewhere else. Now, there may be some fear. Some of you have you're very strong intuitively, right? And facing your fears and facing the truth and facing, clearing out that third chakra, right? excuse me, clearing out that third chakra is going to be very important. Because what I'm seeing here is that there's a lot of information that will be coming through. But it's up to you if you want to see things for what they are. If you want to, it's like, when you look in the mirror, what do you see? Because see here, some of you have the ability to change. You have the innate ability to change how you view yourself. Right? Why do I say that? Because here in this card, what I'm seeing is that there's someone who is seeing themselves from a different perspective. Now, it depends on where you are in your life. If you're seeing yourself as old and withered and remembering your youth, or if you are someone who is youthful, fearing getting old. But there's something to that effect where it's clouding your vision. It's clouding your ability to have this blossoming abundance that's coming in, because I feel like there's some type of reward, emotional reward as well as financial reward, and a smoothing of affairs that is coming in once you begin to see things for what they are and get out of your head. You may be worrying or taking on this energy of stagnation, because you are afraid to speak your truth, or afraid to see the truth in a certain situation or communicate that truth overall. But I see an increase in wealth and abundance right here once you make a decision. Once you do make a decision and see that things literally worked out the way that they needed to and how they needed to, it's going to be very important that when you walk away, you are not saying no slick shit. When you walk away and get out of certain situations, that you do your best to not try and think about it moving forward, because what it's going to do is cause some mental conflict to the point where you may become defensive. It's going to cause some mental conflict. It could possibly cause some mental conflict in your connections with other people, preferably more than likely a man or someone who you need to work in a collaborative effort with, but it may cause some issues here. I feel as though there may be a number of ideas that come flooding through in your conversation, like the downloads that y'all are having, or when you all of a sudden realize that every conversation is a spiritual conversation. This is a huge download, because a lot of the things that will be flowing from your mouth, you won't even know where half this stuff comes from. You may even begin to speak in a more archaic. Excuse me, y'all. My nose is itching. I'm trying not to rub it hard, because then it's gonna turn red. But I really feel that there's a lot that is going on here with you when it comes to your intuition and your ability to communicate what it is that you are receiving and allow that to flow. Daisies are a huge indicator of your journey in the month of January, moving into February. Here, moving forward. Oh, beautiful. Hunty. Once you get clear on moving forward, or once you receive the information from spirit that you've been waiting for, once you get to the point where you are feeling this cloak of I feel like it's a cloak of sage wisdom. You're getting this cloak of beautiful this is a cloak of beautiful violet or white light here surrounding you. Some of you may be feeling very angelic out of nowhere once you go through this huge crying spell, or this huge spell. Well, not spell, but cycle. It's brief. Of feeling like your hands are tied in certain situations, whether it's of your doing or someone outside of you, right? So there's a beautiful new beginning, a boost in self-confidence, a boost in your confidence in following your intuitive nudges, knowing that as long as you're a mindful present and aware, you have what it takes to move forward. I'm seeing here that there's something that you will be beginning in the month of January that is going to reap beautiful rewards, but it's going to take a lot more work than what you anticipated. I also feel that there's a lot of growth that you need to have gratitude for. Really be thankful to yourself that you've even done the work, is what they're saying as well. And it's coming out very strong. There are things that, for those of you who sun gaze, you're going to receive some information that has to do with your finances. And it may be like some type of, you may have work that you were supposed to be financially compensated for, and you may not be compensated when you need to, and it's going to cause a financial issue. So you want to go ahead and prepare, so you are forewarned, so that you may be forearmed. It's right here. I'm seeing that the clearing of the throat chakra may be very important for you in this month, especially when it comes to communicating, having some type of this is spiritual communication. I think you had a second reading that got this today. But it's something about the communicating, being able to communicate your needs and your wants effectively to prevent the financial constraints as well. Because I'm seeing here that you get what it is that you want, but you have to, it's about your, see how them cups floating? And how he doing his magician thing, because I still think he a magician, right? Manifesting his heart's true desires of being able to communicate with him. It's not necessarily that he's waving his hands and doing it. This you, okay, using your words to get what it is that you need and what you want. There are some contracts that will be signed or finalized by the end of the month that's going to bring you some ease. Okay, I feel as though there's something that you are signing or some type of agreement that you are making. It could be to do with children. It could be to do with a new beginning, a new job, a new creative endeavor, or what have you. But I feel like this is going to be something that you've been working diligently at accomplishing, and it happens, right? So they want you to not get too caught up in celebrating, and be mindful of this is just the beginning of something. The things that have ended in the past, this is showing you that there is a new beginning you are reaching for, but you also have some things that need to be released before you can receive this cornucopia of blessings, bitch. Your synchronicities. My mentor told me 4-5 months ago to say synchronicities, and I still was over here talking about, yeah, synchronicities, right? But the synchronicities, your syncs will be popping strong. I'm talking about strong. Everything, you will feel so in alignment with your assignment. There is no denying this blessing that is coming in for you, this warmth of appreciation from the universe for the work that you have done. They want you to really keep yourself very grounded, because what I'm seeing here, there may be an offer being made to you, and you may be looking at this offer that is coming in. You're looking at this offer that is coming in, right? How she looking at him like, hold on, whoa, that horse. Like, you move a little too fast, partner, right? So some of you may be getting some type of peace offering, or someone may be coming in from your past. I really feel like if it's not, it may be your past life as well. Someone that you needed to, it's someone that with some love going on, right? They're coming in very strong to try and speak a truth, and they may stumble over their words. They may not be very clear on how they are communicating with you, and you are in the space of feeling like, the nerve. This sounds like something I've been through before, Charlie. Sounds like you're still with that old same old stuff right there. Someone is reaching out to you to try to make things right, or trying to end a situation in order for the two of you to come together, or this is you forgiving and releasing the past in order for you to move forward and not make a fucked up decision, right? But what I'm seeing here is that with this death card and this 5 of Cups in reverse, some of you have to, in order for something in your life to end, you can't sit in it and be bitter. You can't sit in it with this 5 of Cups reverse. What this is like, I don't want to count my losses. So there may be some holding on to some things that really need to be released. And if you don't release these things, you will be snatched. How that hand reaching out at him to snatch him into a new beginning, while he's snatching him into a space of like, okay, this is how I'm looking at it today. Your wish fulfillment is within reach. New ways of making money, new ways of new ascension, the transformation in which you have been working through, and really being able to see the silver lining in all of the drama or the bullshit that you've been through, right? You see it. You can touch it. You can smell it. You see it. But before you can enjoy it, you got a little something you got to pay the piper. He coming in for what's his. So hold on, that horse. So go ahead and turn this into this. Allow yourself to count your losses. Allow yourself to let bygones be bygones. Allow the past to be the past. Do the work. Graduate so that you can have this contentment. This is overall a feeling of these are memories also that are coming back from that good time. Well, nostalgic feelings. But it was a good time. It's possibly some of your teenage years coming back that you are remembering certain things. Like, this is what it felt like. There may be a smell that triggers this thought that brings you into that process, like a schedule. Moving forward. This is getting irritating for real. I'm seeing here where you are turning your back on the way that you used to do things. You're making up your mind, pulling yourself together, packing up your stuff, packing up whatever that means, and assessing things. Right? Everything has its place. Everything is in place. Moving out. Some of you may be moving in with someone here, moving away from something that you felt like there was ease, and moving away from a space of feeling like things were easy, like that was easy. I got through that. That was easy, right? And making a decision to walk away from that because that was comfortable, and moving more towards something that will allow you to be yourself, something that will allow you to do the things that you need to do in order for you to accomplish what you need to in the future, something that allows you to be with people but be alone, whatever that means. Moving forward. I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah. Conjuring up the past, conjuring up what could have been, conjuring up all these things in your head is not going to be to your benefit in the month of January. So you want to go ahead and work on that as you may. Now that's Virgo right there, right? Virgo or water sign or what have you. There may be something that you are trying to see the truth in a certain situation between two different energies. In order to make it work, is this financially, the first thing I get is this financially, does this make sense financially? The other thing that I get is that, can we possibly really get along? Is there a blending of the energies? How can this possibly happen? What can I compromise? What can't I hear? Before I take this leap of faith and get into this, move into this situation. And hurt myself. Okay. So, wish fulfillment, also getting what you want. So, in the month of January, moving into February, this is going to be a beautiful month, I feel like, for y'all. Once y'all get out y'all head, I feel like there's going to be some reconciliations here. There's going to be, because you have the power to accomplish anything that you want, right? This is seeing your being in your truth when it comes to how powerful you are and getting what you want, doing the work, and actually being successful. This is also the collaborative effort, but overall, just really coming to a meeting of the minds with someone that you may have been working with, dealing with, what have you, right? I really feel that this may be something that really takes off and really picks up even more so in the winter time of 2020. I don't know what that's a long way away, whatever. So don't even hold on to that. Take what you need and throw away the rest. There may be a situation here where you are being distracted from what it is that you need to do, because I feel like there may be one person, it's either you are being distracted from continuing to move forward or someone else in your energy. And what's happening is that I feel like someone is really head over heels for the other person. It's not an equal balance yet, but it will be. There may be a renewal of vows or taking a relationship to the next level overall. Here, someone may be getting married. Yep, I think someone may be getting proposed to, and it may even be that they, here's the thing, this is real slick. First of all, what I see here is that someone may be being proposed to, or a proposal is being made in some effort, because there is a contract here as well. But overall, what I'm seeing is that the person may be proposing with a small ring. And if you look at it like, that's what you think I'm worth? Don't do that. Okay? Because they have a surprise. They're going to pull out something bigger and better. Because, oh, that reminds me of something that happened to me when I was young. Moving forward. That was so funny. All right. You manifested this. This is what you wanted. This is really getting what it is that you want and being able to stand in your power when it comes to manifesting the financial or any type of resources that you need or want, but you're doing it yourself on this end. So the other way that I'm looking at this, beside it being a proposal and someone wanted to make plant a seed of commitment,